Hi guys, so a few videos of Boris Johnson at the CBI have gone viral on Monday. One of them was him struggling to find the topics that he was expected to talk about. It obviously showed him disorganized and a bit of a fool. The second was a pointless discussion about Peppa Pig. Now, the point he was trying to make here was that the brand had become so popular that it had reached all over the world, something that started in Britain but has become an internationally recognized name. Johnson's haphazard approach he had to explaining something simple had me thinking, why is he acting like a fool when it comes to explaining the success of this brand? Then I realized that Keir Starmer, the leader of the opposition, would also speak at the CBI and no doubt would come across as more professional and articulate. Boris Johnson wants to steal Keir Starmer's thunder, so instead of providing a boring but articulate representation of the success of Peppa Pig, for example, he needs to be remembered as the fool. The Prime Minister wants people talking about him, not Keir Starmer, so what better way to act than like an idiot and grab the attention? This is Johnson the cynic, not Johnson the clown.
And Tony, yesterday I went, as we all must, to Peppa Pig World. I don't know if you've been to Peppa Pig World. Who's been to? Hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World. Not enough. I was a bit hazy what I would find at Peppa Pig World, but I loved it. And Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place. It has very safe streets, discipline in schools, heavy emphasis on new mass transit systems, I notice, even if they're a bit stereotypical about Daddy Pig. But the real lesson for me, going to Peppa Pig World, and I'm surprised you haven't been there, was about the power of UK creativity. Who would have believed, Tony, that a pig that looks like a hairdryer, or possibly a sort of Picasso-like hairdryer, a pig that was rejected by the BBC, would now be exported to 180 countries with theme parks both in America and in China, as well as in the New Forest, and a business that's worth at least £6 billion to this country. £6 billion and counting. Now, I think that is pure genius, don't you? Peppa Pig, and no government in the world, no Whitehall civil servant would conceivably have come up with Peppa.
Okay, so obviously what he's trying to do here is he's trying to present, I should say, a company which has been a success. And the brand of Peppa Pig has been a huge success. But instead of actually getting to the point and saying, look, here is a list of companies that have been a huge success, British companies, Peppa Pig and then others, he knew that he had to steal the limelight. And what better way than doing that than rambling on about Peppa Pig? Because he knew that this would get the attention of the public, and with Keir Starmer coming on later, and Keir Starmer obviously presenting something professional and boring perhaps, which would have been more directed to the CBI. That's what the CBI would want to hear. Boris Johnson doesn't give a crap about the CBI. He gives a crap about grabbing the attention. And the voters, the public, are going to watch this clip. They're not going to watch whatever Keir Starmer has to say. And this is a cynical move by Johnson. Johnson is not acting the clown here by accident. He's doing it on purpose. He ruffles his hair before important interviews and speeches. When he delivered the speech about the lockdown last year, he ruffled his hair before doing that. A very serious and solemn event. So this is Boris Johnson manipulating the public, convincing them that they should be interested in what he has to say and not what the professionals have to say. And this is just a follow-on, in a sense, from Brexit and the type of language he used, both following in the run-up to Brexit, after Brexit, and in 2019. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.